Hello and welcome back to Empyrion channel. This is Empyrion here. Sorry, I'm a bit stutter and I need to keep my voice down a little bit because I'm recording this in the middle of the night. So yeah, I don't want to wake up of everyone's suspicion me talking to someone else that is invisible friend. What I mean invisible friend, like I'm talking to you guys right now, even though there is no camera pointing at me at the moment. Well, that is considerably a update for the future if I ever get famous or being known by you guys and spread out my channel suggestions. Yeah, well, aside all of that, today's video is gonna be about a new experimental update that Empyrion released on a December 1st. So right now I'm on a new world of creative. Well, not creative. I made a new survival world because, well, here's the story. Here's what happened when I got onto a blueprint factory world, trying to check out the new update in the experimental. And when I got onto my world, in the blueprint factory world, something just happened and it broke everything after I turned the game into a experimental version. So yeah, that happened, and now I'm in the new world. And everything is fine. The update has shown. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to be looking is the galaxy map. So here I am in somewhere else. I'm gonna show you where I exactly is. So this is the factions. I'm in one of the factions' territory. Well, you may think this is the legacy, but after I looked at the territory with the color labels, that it's not legacy anymore. It's the new faction called Tech. Test. I don't know how you guys call it, but I'll just call it Test. So this is the new factions that I'm in right now, because I'm doing a little bit exploration. From here, the starter systems are somewhere in here, and then that is the legacy. The label of the legacy has changed to the color like this. And there's also other changes, that there's a glad factions added into the territory labeled, and the civilian faction, it's now changed to a colonist. So I don't know what exactly the difference, but the colonists might sound a little bit nicer to hear it. And as you can see, that the galaxy map has a little change as well, because when I first take a glance at looking at some of the territory, I noticed that there's a little white territory that is nearby, and And I was thinking the same thing that you guys might be going to think about it. It's a colonist territory. It's not that big, but they are certainly somewhere within any faction's gap between it. Now here's one, and here's one as well, and there's a territory with two systems that is uncomfortably closer between it. So I really have no idea what it does for the changes, but I think it's about maybe something about the story missions that we need to do in order to have them in here. And I can say that I can confirm about the other factions got involved in the storyline. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the PDA, because and if you read the volume of the experimental update, that if you go into the solo mission, here's a new 4 more update of the story chapter mission. So after the story chapter 6, the uncertain outcome, there's a more story to it. There's a rest of the storyline that is not included with the chapter counter. I think they'll probably made it a bit changes in the major update to the game. So right now this version of the update will not count towards like a storyline chapter kind of thingy. So in the solo missions, there's a part 2 interlude. I think that's probably the uncertain outcome missions that is about, because the chapter 6 you were like going to investigate what's in the mine of the Polaris mining facility that they dug up. The stick it's a Xerax and Talon assembly staff. Yeah, I did not remember any of that detail, so that's probably it, I think. And then after that mission, this will be the second interlude. Meet the Glad. And then after is chapter 7, Sigma Fulcrum. I think this is where we... I don't know, maybe Meet the Glad. It's about reunite with the rest of the UCH survivors. And then this one I have no idea what it's about. So, and they unexpected allies. You can see it's maybe it seems long for you, but it might be a little bit much shorter than the others. And then the win and loses, it's the long one. I have no idea what the mission details are about, but I think I'm going to find out in the latest series playthrough at my playthrough, because I am doing a series playthrough right now, just in case if you don't know about it. If you're first time watching this video, subscribe to my channel and support me to become part of the famous Empyrion player, YouTuber, or anything that you like to call. Yeah. So yeah, that's all the chapter that we have for the updated. And about the factions, there's a tons of more factions that you can interact with. But I think the rest of these factions, technically it's sided with the Xerax Empire. So if we attack the Xerax, if we attack the Xerax, the rest of these factions will drop as well. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Well, probably attacking the Xerax will do the effect on the rest of the alliance with the Xerax factions. You can see that on the right hand side of the info. If we killed a Xerax Empire, it will drop 300 reputation point, and along with other sub-factions that is aligns with the Xerax Empire. So that is the consequences to killing a Xerax. Decrease other factions that I might be associated with it. And then here is a test factions, and if I remember, it's not only all of these factions. There's also a void factions that has been added into the experimental version. I don't know if they will show up to the. I don't know if they're gonna show up in the major update in the faction's name. So I have no idea if they're gonna include that name. And there's also a little detail that I find out about the colonist update, that if you steal the things from the colonists, it will actually decrease the reputation point to unfriendly. So that wasn't happened in the past update because the civilian doesn't do anything at that time yet. But in this experimental version, if you actually steal something from the colonist, the reputation will drop, like the other factions that you are planned to become unfriendly with them. So yeah, don't do that. I think in the major update, don't do that often because you'll get yourself in trouble if you're doing that. And I don't know about the void factions. I think I'm going to find out in the experimental version. Okay, right now I'm in front of a structure that is belong to the test factions. It's a node. I think it's a core. I don't know about that. Because the first time when I went over here, I was expecting to see some of the familiar structure that is expected to see, but when I arrive in the... Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah, I need to get back to the... Okay, this is where I am, and I think I'm over here. I might be over here. I don't know. Yeah, when I first time arrive at one of the test system, I'd expect to find something in particular, like the structure I never seen, but no hopes. Because of what? Because I mostly discover it's the Trader Guild factions on a planet, on a temperate planet. So yeah, I think that am I having the bad luck of fighting it until when I came over here and on a Theta gas giant moon, and I come across to this structure in space, a test node, and I think there's an, if I remember, there's another one. This one's a colonist way station. And when I came over here and keep scanning the area, I remember there's another test structure over here. I'll soon go take a look over there. But right now, I want to take a look at this one first. Hold on, there's a lot of buttons pressed. I want to take a look at this one first and see if I can find a way in there. Okay. I think the entrance are pretty much noticeable. You know what, I'm just gonna turn on God mode. It's much easier. Yeah. Okay, first things, the turret is floating in the mid-air. That is unnatural. Maybe you wanna make an adjustment about it. So, I think there's like a way in, except you have to go through a hole. And from inside here, I have no idea how to get in. But I think I can just click through it and see what is inside. Okay, there's a generator. A cheap generator. I think there's like more than one small generator. And inside here is probably the core. It's very similar to one of the build. What am I talking about? It's not that similar because this is exactly the new one that I haven't seen before. Not expecting the core would be in here. Found it. It's in here. The test faction. And there is a loot crate over here as well. Well, I don't think I can mess with it if I'm in my vanilla playthrough. So this node has turret everywhere, every single corner. If you were like unfriendly with the test factions, you're basically doomed from the start, because there is literally turret around every corner that you go. It's not a small one, it's a big one. So I suggest you don't take your chances to actually come in here with the unfriendly reputation. So that it's all the note that I can see. Although the build anyway, it's a little bit similar with my crystalline frontier that I have uploaded in the workshop. If you're wondering, you can search up crystalline, a crystal, a word with the crystal, and lian behind the crystal. Crystalline frontier. You can search up that name and check it out. My build, it's a ugly build, but I think it's the biggest build that I have yet built it in the Empyrion. So with all that aside, let's get going. and head to the directions where I think there's another structure of test factions located. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's the interesting idea to have a node floating around, like acting like some sort of a main core structure nearby one of the system. It's an interesting concept for the factions that is unknown to every one of us, because we have no idea. But I don't think that they gonna put up in the main forum pages. Maybe they will after the update, that they'll spend time on making a forum about test factions out of it. And I don't know about the void factions. We'll just see about that. I don't know about the void factions, but we'll see about that in another time. And right now, I'm going to skip ahead until I arrive at the second test factions structure. Oh wait, it's actually over there. Whoops. Okay, so it's over here. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. So I'll see you when I arrive over there. Okay, I'm over here, and seems like there's another test node. But this one seems to be shielded. I don't know about... I'm kind of forgot about the other one. The one that I just added. Is it has a shield or not? I can't remember, but this one looks a bit different. It seems like the node was... I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like the node like activated itself. And this one has a... well, same as always, has so much turret on each side, up and down as well. Let's see what's the difference in here. Okay, so there's have a lot of floating balls, a lot of the floating balls, and this one has a tier 1 large generator. Well, this one, it's the big goodie, and the tier 2 shield generator as well. And in here, the purple core. Is there a loot? Is there an alien crate somewhere else? That's what I'm interested about it. I'm sure everyone interested about alien crate. Well, as far as I can see, there is no alien crate. Just the pointless node. And I have to say it's the interesting design for this one. Okay, let's continue exploring. I'm gonna head to the second one over there. As always, I'll see you when I get there. Okay, I'm here, and seems like there's another node. Well, it's kind of a waste of time because this one is exactly the exactly the same one that I just ran into it on the first place. But the good thing is that this node station can actually provide a little bit of station services. Unfortunately, I have no credits to pay for refilling. So I think the other ones are also has the station services. I'm just not sure about that. But anyway, what else can I do? Okay, let's go to the way station. Or maybe not, it's too far away. Alright, we're going to go to the new. We're going to the other star system, see if there's any different than this one. Probably the one furthest away. Not that one, just out of range. Raku, G-type planet. Wait, hang on, I know where I wanted to go. The Alasa. I want to go to the black hole system. It's a intriguing system that I wanted to go, but I'm out of range. Let's go to the Alpha. Kind of a tongue twister name. Alright. Let's go to the Alpha. God, that's so... I'm almost saying Alpha. So, let me just take a drink. Okay, we're here. So let's see what this system has to offer. Not that much of a system, as far as I can tell. But let's go to this space station over here. There's also a planet. Let's see, I think this one's a desert, and these ones are also desert. Except this one will be the small one. And what's in the orbit of this asteroid field? Nothing. Technically nothing else. And how about this planet over here? Barren metal. There might be something on this planet. Except that I don't really trust it that much. If there's a POI down on a planet. So I'm just gonna go to the space station. See what's else over there. Oh, there's already a one POI in front of us. And several patrolling vessels. Well, it's a way station, so I'm just gonna go to the way station first. Because it's the one that closest. So, same drill, I'll see you when I get there. Okay, we're arriving at the way station. And it seems like a very small way station. Oh no, it's kinda big. It's kinda big way station. And a parking platform. Just as we needed for a capital vessel. Or maybe in this case that the capital vessel is too big to park on it. Yep, I also seen that there's a convenient ramp for us to get on board. So let's see if I can dock onto it. Nope, okay, it's already rejecting my design of the vessel. Let's cram it in there. Come on. You can do it. Physics, everyone. Physics block in Empyrion. I can't really cram it in there because the block doesn't match with the... You know what I mean. Okay, I'm just gonna park it here and pretend that I really parked it in there. Alright. Let's see what's on the way station has to offer. So let me show you that what I'm talking about. As you mouse over a container, you'll see the same warning sign. As you are in a friendly or neutral faction's territory, the warning sign will give you this. Well, it does not do this when in the previous version of colonist factions, but now it just changed it to like you have to treat it like a real faction because they will get angry when you touch their stuff. Yep, that's the way it is. Okay. Distributor of Promethium-based fuel and Pentaxium-based catalyst. Please ensure your ship is parked securely. If you are piloting a large freighter, use the long berth. Berth? What? Never mind. Okay, I could have just parked a berth on top of here, on top over there, or here. But my Explorer, Majestic Explorer, too big for this platform, so I'm just gonna leave it over there. Yeah, no problem. Sponsored by the Trader Guild. Well, it seems that the colonists actually associate with the Trader Guild. That is something new that I never expected. Alright, this is the inside of a way station. A level 10 way station. Why is there a level based on the colonist? If it's just a colonist, that it wouldn't need to have a weapons on board, don't you think? Yeah, I agree as well. So this is the toilet. Ooh, okay. I'm going to I'm going to put a toilet in my base, back into my survivalist series. Yep, it's a simple and neat design. How's it going, everyone? A level 10 alien civilian. Are you a level 10? Yeah, I might not be wanna screwing with you because you're higher level than me. So, yeah, this is where I came in. Hello, what can you offer for me? Welcome to Bertram. How do you spell that name? Bertram. Weapons and commodities. Yeah, so this trader sells a basic tier 1 weapons and ammunitions and also some supplies. Yeah. Ooh, you got magnesium powder. Well, that is convenient. And rocket launcher missiles as well. And also a flamethrower fuel. Convenient indeed. And I forgot to mention that in the experimental version, the flamethrower fuel actually has its own icon. A custom icon for itself. Just so you can match up with disc, you see that the ammo underneath it, they are designed to match up with the design. So it's good that they made a little detail about that. Is that it? Is that all this station has to offer? Oh wait, there's actually a repair bay. Yeah, I think I overlook about the repair bay downstairs. There's probably a console down here as well. So both doorways are actually leading to the same place. Yep, this is the entire station. Not gonna lie, it's practically small. Yeah, it's actually armored as well. There's a sentry gun up here. And I think this is the control room. I don't see any way in. Maybe it's from the inside that I haven't looked. Wait, hold on. Is that a warp drive? Is that a freaking warp drive in the base, in a space structure? That is weird. Well, it's not weird if you have a thruster on it. So I think this base structure is actually a way station, a moving way station, just so that you can move anywhere else you want it. Yeah, and I'm kinda actually overlook about the details that it has to offer. Ooh, there's something else in there. I wanna take a look at it. Okay, so this might be the oxygen. This might be the oxygen section. What about down here? A console command center and convenient bathroom. Sub. And here you can see that if you're driving a big ship, you can actually be looking by the security officer over here or any personnel that is in charge of this section. So, and there's a little details that I actually overlooked it a little bit. When you look in that direction long enough, or looking something else long enough, like getting closer, the backgrounds of, you can see my ship in the backgrounds are actually faded a little bit. So that is a interesting details that I find out about it. Pretty cool feature. I'm not sure if that's in the main game as well, or am I being dumb? I'm actually being dumb, am I? So yeah, let's go up there and see if I can find a way in. I don't think I can actually find a way to the control room up here. I mean, if there's a actual way in, I would like to find it. It's hard to find anything that is specifically very exposable. I want to get in there. Alright, you know what? Let's go into the God mode and see how can I get in here? Oh, it's actually in here. Okay, yeah, this is the moment that I become a dummy. Okay, so restricted access. You might wanna change up the LCD work, because if you put it too close to the door, it will actually glitch out like this. Yeah, it's very irritating, and it might cause the lag in result. So Elion, fix it before you put it in the major update. Pretty cool. And what's over here? Enter lock code. Restricted access. I disagree. And I am in here. Ooh, okay, that is kinda scary. They just spawned in front of me. Alien container, very rare. And this is the warp drive that I saw outside. Very neat design. Because I don't have any artistic spirit in me, I only built a big ship to fit my taste about it. Okay, I think that is all the way station has to offer for me to look at it. So let's continue on looking for the test factions structure. I'll go for the quick way in here. Actually, before doing that, I'm gonna eat something. As you may already recall that I go into the God mode and be sure that I'm have God mode on anytime. Okay, I'm just gonna stay in God mode. Alright, so where is that thing? It's over there. I can see some of the movement. Those are probably the patrol vessel of the test. So I'm gonna go for the one that is not moving, which is a actual POI. Alright, you know the deals. I'll be right back when I'm there. Okay, I'm over here and it seems like it's the same kind of structure. Yep, these ones are shielded, and therefore nothing so special about it. It's the same type of structure in the previous star system. And these ones are level 7. Pretty good. Okay, where's that where's that moving vessel? Oh, over here. Wait, is it a drone? Is that a drone? Or is it just a small vessel? It's pretty quick for a vessel. I'm just gonna keep tracking him. I think that might be a drone, but the size are a little bit too big to be a drone. You are no match for my speed vector. Okay, I'm gonna match up with the speed of him. It's a bit hard to adjust the speed a little bit. Yeah, it is a small vessel that I can see. Okay, a little bit. Interesting build of a vessel. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I'm tired of keeping the speed up to them, so I'm just gonna get a closer look to it. Yeah, it's like a... I don't know what it is, but it's like a flying cube. And obviously filled with turrets, I mean. I think this one technically counts as a drone. A patrolling AI structure. That is a size of a capital vessel. So yeah, it's pretty neat to take a look at it. And I think the same one as well. Okay, let's go find the other one because I'm too far away from where I am. Okay. Oop. Okay, you are the previous vector, so... Where are you? I know you're there. You can't hide it from me. Okay, let's go back to the way station first. Okay, got you on my sight. I'm actually going to predict where you are gonna go, and then we'll meet up over there. Alright, this is gonna be taking a little bit of time to meet up the others, so I'll see you when I'm there. Okay, I'm getting closer to this one, and seems like it's the same one as the one that I saw. It's a vector as well. I'm gonna get close to it and see if it's the same one. Yep, I think it's the same vector. Yep, it's the same exact one. I do need to say it's an interesting concept of having a capital vessel type of a patrolling drone. Maybe that one counts as a drone. It's an interesting concept of how this faction's actually acting like. Maybe they were just swarm of drone that is protecting the node. That is pretty much the things that I notice about it. Okay, and I think there is not much else that I can get a look at, but go to a desert moon to see if there's any ground POI. I'm actually getting a little bit bored. And you know, seeing like same things over and over again. Oh boy, these ones are a little bit populated. I think that is the same one as before, but there's one behind me as well. So I'm just gonna take a look at it. Okay, I think it's the same structure. Yeah, it's the same one. This one's on level 7. I think if I pretty much go to every system and check on them, they will be the same one as it ever. Yep, I'm genuinely wasting my time here. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip it ahead and see what's downstairs. And see what's down on the planet. Although I want to check out the rings first. Before that, I'm gonna head to the way station, see if there's any different building structure in space. I'll see you when I get there. Okay, the way station just came into the view. It looks like this ones are much bigger. But I think I already seen this one because it is the type of the same structure in space. When you have it near a temperate planet, almost everywhere. I think this kind of way station are almost everywhere. So I'm just gonna turn away and start heading towards the planet and see what's down there or having any differences. And I do have to say, it's a beautiful asteroid ring this planet have. Or maybe it's just a special ring effect on a factions. Because I seen this kind of ring when I arrive at the edge of the test factions. I think I might gonna go back and show you what kind of color that I'm talking about. Okay, I'm getting closer to the Urek moon. I think you call it Urek moon. Would you look at that? It's a beautiful ring for this one. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again. I like the asteroid ring so much. It is definitely one of the biggest change to the game for the visual effect. And if you go down to the planet, you can actually see the ring within the planet atmosphere as well. The rings are same place, except that if you're going to a different angle, you can see the rings on a different elsewhere as well. Okay, this one technically the small one. Well, I discover a silicon, and I think it's the wreckage everywhere. We'll just go check it out. What's that? Oh wait, that's a level 7. I think that's a colonist. Yes. BSI hydroponics. Oh, it's worth for checking out. Whoops, I crashed into the ground. That is another structure over there. Okay, I'm gonna come back here. What is this? That is another colonist. The settlement. Okay. Interesting. Lot of the colonists. Which... Okay, that one over there. I'm not blind. I know where I'm going. Okay, let's make a landing here and see what's up with this build. I think I might gonna turn around a little bit. Okay. Smooth landing. I'm tilted Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like this. A small hydroponics, huh? A fuel tank and a generator. Well, a rather normal build, but a nice visual. But a nice little detailed. Is this the roller? Is this a roller cart? Very nice. This is the masterpiece of the roller. Hello, Ripple Dog. These ones are friendly. Okay, let's take a look inside there. Yeah, very nice little detail of a greenhouse. A little hydroponic thingy. Does this planet have oxygen? Nope, it doesn't have it. What's the planet of the detail? A desert. Planet difficulty ultra. What? Why is it ultra? What is it ultra? If there's only a colonist live on this planet. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, about the design of the roller cart, it really makes me want to think about Empyrion should make a land vehicle, not just a motorbike, but like you can make like a specially made of a roller cart that is capable of carrying people. We just drove around in the desert planet like how you drove on Mars. This is exactly how it feels like when you drove it on Mars. Yeah. Now I come to think about it, this planet looks like Mars a lot. So yeah, that is just my own opinion, but it wouldn't be a little changes on how do you traverse the landscape instead of using a motorbike or a hover vessel. You can actually have a choice of making a roller vehicle type of thing. So I really hope Empyrion can consider that update. It would make everyone dazed. Literally everyone around the world happy about it, because it can give a little optional traveling options down on the planet, not actually just like hover vessel for the wind and motorbike for fast back and forth, but really having a wheel type of vehicle that you can drive around that can actually carry people. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up about it. It's really not that important. What I wanted to see is what's around me. Okay. So as far as I can tell, there is no test factions on the planet just yet. Or maybe there are some of the test POI base on the planet, but it's not here. Okay, so let's get back to the orbit. And gonna set my next waypoint to here. This is a actual planet, not the moon. Alright, let's go. And already a POI, and that might be the vector. I'm just gonna presume that is the same way station. But I wanna check out this POI first. It's a little bit closer, so why not take a look about it? And you'll need to appreciate that desert planet has a different ring setting. It's a pretty looking ring, having a different color. Yep, it's a same type of structure as a previous star system. Alright, let's get on down to the planet. I'll skip it ahead just so I don't boring you about. Breaking through atmosphere. And we here. Oh, the resource that I can see, but there is a something else over here. I'm just gonna make a predicament. It's gonna be the colonist. It's going to be a colonist, isn't it? Yep, it's a colonist factions. Blue Moon based. Weird name. I think this is just a little settlement. Yep, it's kind of the same type of structure that I see before. Excuse me. Up here. And then this... no. Wait, hold on. I think there's some kind of a mistake here. Okay, so where exactly the way in? Hello? Sorry, I can't find my way in. Hold on. Is it back here? Wait, hold on, what? If it's back over there, then what is this direction? Oh wait, there's another door. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, so this is the little Blue Moon based, and I can actually access some food. So this type of a colonist that is free for you to take things out of it. I think, if it's really not important, except this one though. Give me the free oxygen. And don't pick the plants as well. Yep, it's still same as before. Okay, it's a nice little change. It wasn't like that before. You can just take anything that you want. So, yeah, I think the free taking rule is already gone from the colonists. So let's take a look at over here. It's going to be like the same kind of structural kind of thing about colonists, but I'm gonna let you know that I'm interested on seeing anything that is down on the planet and surrounding the sector as well. So I'm I am interested on exploring the planet to see what else the newest update that is actually put in the game. So this kind of pleased me a little bit. I think this one's a little bit different. Yep, it's the same one. It's the hydroponics. And now the structure over here. What exactly are you? Ooh, that one's a big one. A colony. The official colony buildings. Well, that's a nice little detail that they put in for this build. Okay, now my capital vessels are too big to landing on. Yeah, just gonna land nearby it. And fly around in the god mode just to take a quick look. This is a little gardening area over here, and conveniently a core and the tier 2 extender just happened to be here. A talent settlement seems to have adopting the... Wait, what's this button do? Oh, okay, I get it. Hello, don't mind me. A nice little walkway leading to nothing. Why did you have to make a walkway to a nothingness? I think this is where you can park your hover vessel around it, just to make sure that you remember where is it at. That might be the case for this kind of structure thingy. Hello, excuse me. Coming in. This might be the construction room. I think there's the railing up here. I think nothing up there anymore. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm kinda lost. There's definitely more than it to it. So I'm just gonna come in here first. Oh, it's a big hallway. Big receptionist or a trader. And yeah, this is the new things that I'm going to talk about it because when I going to a way station, because I was visiting a way station POI on the way here, and the trader cyborg, it's actually broken in one of the way station POI. So this one seems to be working fine. It only have 2 options though. So yeah, I think I can expect it to have more into it. The central hall, the entrance is downstairs. 2nd floor is the medic. And the 3rd floor is storage. 4th floor is communication and armory. Hello, baby. So let's go into the 2nd floor. Whoa, hold on. Xerax civilian female. So Xerax has a sexual type base of a species. Well, that is the new things to look at. and I can't bear to look at it anymore. The okay. Okay, this is the new concept of putting a clone chamber this way. And I'm not lying, this actually works as a visual designing. Very good job. Okay, let's go up to the third floor. This is the storage. Am I getting out here? Okay, this is the storage. As well as the computer room. What's over here? Okay, this one is to the outside. And then the final floor. Maybe. Nope, it's not yet. And this is truly the final floor. And there's a alien species standing in front of the console. Is this a player base block? Because he is not moving anywhere. So what's the difference up here? Don't know exactly, but I'm just gonna clip through it. Yeah, there's also an entirely new section of the floor here I haven't explored yet. So this is the dining area, and then the railing, and up to floor more container up here. I think this is the restroom. Yep. Okay, I think that is all to this waste, all to this colony POI. Okay, and I think I've seen enough. Now I'm just gonna get back into space. Okay, it's safe to say that there isn't any test POI that is basically based on the factions. So I think they are not being built yet. Or maybe they are trying to found a build that is representative to the test factions. So I think that is all to these factions. I think I'm going to work my way back towards the... sorry. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna working my way back towards the starting area. Sorry about that. So the next territory I want to visit is the colonist factions. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark my waypoint here. This will be my next destination, and see what's the difference over there. So this is gonna be taking a while to go back to it, so I'll be right back when I'm getting to colonist territory. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a little update. I have stumbled upon a dying system. That is the black hole in front of me. I wanted to get close. I mean, I do really want to get close to see what happened, but you can't do that because you really can't get close to a star without seeing what happened. It's out of the player view and it's just a background. So I think I'm I'm pretty close to it, so I'm just gonna need to teleport one more planet away. Alright, let's do this. I'm not gonna skip it this time, so I'm just gonna keep on warping. Okay, well, I have a little habit every time that I traverse to a new planet, to a new system, then I might gonna take a look at the system as well, just to see if anything's interested. And this one is the alien planet. Ooh. Yeah, not interested. Okay, and I'm close to the system finally. Let's remove the marker. And Zerorist Cont AR1A95. That is the weird type of stars, but I'm going for it. Let's see the weird system name. Ooh, okay, this one's a neutron star, I think. Maybe that is at least what I think. Okay, let's see what's over here. Nothing. Almost a nothing in this planet. Aside there's one large planet over here. Pretty close to the star. Okay, I'm having a little bit of trouble to lock on to that planet. I'm not going to the sun. Okay, this has become a little bit of troubling. I want to select a lava planet. Okay, locked on. It's extremely close to the planet. Extremely closer to the neutron star. Yeah, you can see it from here. It's extremely closed. That is why it's the most annoying things that you can encounter. Yeah, let's see what's over there. It's probably a way station because I already see it on my radar. Yep, a level 9. Hang on, let me see the planet info. A medium size. 3.97 G. That is a lot of gravity. Okay, I don't think the colonist territory has anything different than just a bunch of POI just surrounding in this area. So I'm just gonna have a quick look, and I'll probably cut ahead to see anything that is interesting at all. So I'll be right back when I find something interesting. Okay, so I've been wandering around a little bit, and I got on a gas giant moon and find out a outpost that I never seen before. So I'm just gonna take a quick landing here and just have a quick look. It's a, what is the name? K848 Moon Outpost. This is a outpost of a moon structure. As always, no touchy. Cannot access. Well, that's weird. Why do the colonists need a outpost? When they call themselves colonists, I mean that they are going to call themselves colonists just as a disguise, as something else. I think I just turned the powers off. Maybe just the lighting. Hold on, let me see. Well, it's including the lighting. Obviously. The generator are still running though. Yeah, maybe just the lighting and the productions device. So yeah, that's all for this one. I'll keep continue look, see if there's anything new. BRB. Okay, I found a transport hub. So I think these ones are designed for a big vessel to landing on it. And of course, I'm going to demonstrate the landing skill. Heat. Okay, at the center. I think these are relatively the size for me as a landing pad on a planet. Yep, exactly the size as I needed. But I think the landing pad are supposed to be for a small vessel. Never mind. I'll park here for a little bit. So is there underground here? No. Just a transport hub. And under here you can like park your HV here. And why are you outside of the space station when there's no oxygen out here? That is a bit concerning. I hope Alien fix it so that it doesn't feel unnaturally with the senses of being in space. Okay, so where does this lead to? Directory, Gate C and D, Sky Lounge, Reception, Waiting Hall, Flight Control. I think it's the upstairs of a landing pad. And this is the... I think this one's a reception hall. Traders. Yeah, upstairs is exactly the landing pad. And random alien. Flight control staff only. You can't tell me what to do here. What are you doing for? Oh, opening the door. Okay. This is where the core is. But what's down here though? I think this is the fuel. And then something more down here. Opening the door. Then to the outside. Well, this is where I was before. And access to the generator. Okay, I think that's all for this one. And this is a walkway after I come up here. Yep. So, interesting. There's a transport hub in the factions. I was not expecting about this one particular. But I think that is all for the factions showcasing, I guess. Except that I see something over here. I think that one was like a unknown POI. Font of knowledge. This structure These structures do not look like anything we have seen before. Indeed, we haven't seen it before. Those who plan to ascend, listen to our warning. Listen to your progenitors. Okay, that was spooky. Well, not exactly. I'm interested in knowing things. Another unsolved riddle? Well, if you're gonna say it like that, it's going to be a much more to this one. Yeah, I think... Well, here's my little opinion about how... Here's a little opinion from me. I think... hold on, I'm finding my thoughts here. Well, I think Empyrion is already planning ahead to have a progenitor factions included. Because despite how everyone know in the Reforged Eden or Project Eden that has a long lost race called the progenitors, and that might be brought to a attention to the Empyrion to actually think about having progenitor as a actual factions for it in the main storyline, because I checking out the story missions, I saw the progenitor word in them as like the long lost race of progenitor. Yeah, there's one of the dialogue in there. But I encourage you to check it out for yourself, because I'm not going to spoil anything yet. And by me not to spoil anything, that I encourage you to experience the changes that Empyrion brought to this game. And I have to tell you one thing, I'm not a professional, like a update review kind of things, like a preview to the update or any of the specialists that is up there good at reviewing things. And I'm not one of the specials. I only recorded this video to have a chance to show everyone what is the changes to this game, mainly for the interest of mine, and as well as everyone as well. So yeah, I think that will be all to this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you do enjoy this video. It's a update video for the experimental. It's not the major update yet. So I think there might be more to it, to the major update. Despite there's no other test factions of the base POI to appear yet. Only we saw is the node structure and the patrolling capital vessel known as Vector. I think the test faction is actually a AI base of a factions. Like, it's completely automated AI. So that is just my opinion, but I'm interested on seeing the test factions detailed on the official forum pages. So yeah, that will be all for this video. Leave a comment down below. How do you think about this update? And subscribe to me to see more serious update, as I said. As I said it in the beginning of the video, I'm doing a serious playthrough. If you feel interested, you can come and watch me. If you feel like you wanna following up to my regular series update, subscribe to me to see more content. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.